Hi friends, this is Manish Pandey. Welcome back. In this video, I'm going to show you how to change commit signature. We will be using this option change signature. We have this project which is already available in local repository and the remote repository. Now, while doing any changes, we need to commit, right? While committing the changes, we need to enter the commit message, and then once we will commit that, your name will be appeared in this local repository and the remote repository, right? So your name and your email ID will be also available. So it means who made the changes and what changes has been made. Here I'm going to just modify few things. I have just added one more log message here, and I'm writing here UiPath GitHub integration change commit signature, right? This I am going to just modify. Now currently I'm not getting any changes here because I have not saved that. So first I need to save this project in UiPath Studio. So let me press Ctrl S, and now this has been saved here, and you can see here the yellow color icon that shows that there is a change here. Right click on this one and click on commit. Now while committing these changes, we need to put the commit message. Okay, so I'm saying like um, added log message for change commit signature. Okay, and now I'm going to click on commit and push so that it will also save the changes to the local and remote repository. So click on commit and push. Okay, so this has been saved locally and remotely also. Now let me refresh this from the GitHub. So you can see here this is the repository that we have, and here you can see recently just now UiPath RPA-get, this is the username. It has just now added log message for change commit signature. So here you can see the author name, the name is showing as a UiPath RPA-get. And then if you click on this history, so you can see here the multiple authors. Like from here you can see this ID, this username UiPath RPA-get. Here you can see MP Gupta, some other name is showing here. Here UiPath RPA-get. So this change signature is helpful when you are collaborating with the other team members, like you are working on other any projects where multiple team members are working on that. So this changes is done by this user, this changes is done by this user, like that you can track the changes, right? Now here we are getting UiPath RPA-get, which is actually my username. If you want to change your author name, then you have to go to home and click on change signature. Now you can see here the name is showing UiPath space RPA and the email ID is used this one. Now if you want to change this name and this email, you can do that also. Let me show you. So here I'm just removing this one, and instead of putting UiPath RPA, I'm going to put my name Manish Pandey. Okay, and then I will just keep my email ID same as that, and now I will show you what is happening here. So click OK. Just now change the signature. Now let me add one more time this one, and here I'm saying change name. Okay, save this, right click here, click on commit, and now I'm writing the message as change my name, that is Manish Pandey. Now we'll click on commit and push. Okay, so for now I'm getting this authentication failed. Let me try clicking OK again. Okay, so for now we are getting this error. So no problem, do one thing, just sign out for now. It happens sometime here. Now let me close this and just sign in again. Okay, so we have just now signed in again. Now click OK. Okay, so this has been now saved again. Just go to this repository, and then you can see here the changes, the change commit name that changed my name, this name, but still I am getting UiPath RPA hyphen get. I will show you why I'm still getting my name, this user ID, which is showing here. Now the changes where we can see the changes where I just changed my author name, the name. Just to see that, you have to right click on this project, click on show history, and then you can see here the author name. Earlier it was UiPath RPA. When I changed that commit signature, it was UiPath RPA. Now the author name has been changed from UiPath RPA to Manish Pandey. So these changes you can see here. Now the author has been changed, that you can see in UiPath Studio. But in the remote repository here, we are still getting that UiPath RPA-get. How can we change that? So let's say some other person is using that. It means they are collaborating on this same project and they are just doing the modification, committing again. Then what will happen? Their email ID will be showing here. As you can see previously here, if any other person is going to commit changes on that project and going to publish here, then their username will be showing here. User ID will be showing here. Now, how can I change that one? So for that I have to go to home again, click on change signature, and let's say here my email ID is this one, UiPath R. And now let's say I'm going to change my name from my email ID from uipathR at gmail.com to Manish at gmail.com, this one, right? And I know that this is my email ID, correct? Then I can change that. Basically this is not suggested one. If you are the real person, then try using that. Otherwise, what will happen here, GitHub will automatically try to find this email ID with the GitHub account and it will put that signature. Let me try with this. Click OK, and let's add name here, change email ID. Okay, now save that, right click, commit the changes, and right here I changed email ID, commit and push. Okay, now we'll right click on this, click on show history, and here you can see the author name is same, right? We have not changed the author name, but we have just modified the email ID. So for that, you can see here and just refresh this, and now you can see here the email ID has been changed, the username has been changed with the MP Gupta. It means I'm not the real person, but I have just changed that email ID in my UiPath Studio, but automatically the GitHub has identified as a different username. This is Manish Gupta someone, and then it has taken that one and updated that this person has modified that. But actually this person has not modified this one. He has not worked on this project. Only I have worked on that, but I changed the email ID. That's why here I can see the changes history that this person has modified this file, this specific file. You can see that here, main XML file, and that we can say this is wrong, right? So always, if you are the real person, try to put that correct email ID there. Now let's say I'm going to change that again, and now instead of putting like this, I'm saying okay UiPath. So only I'm going to put, instead of putting UiPath R, I will say only UiPath, and now click OK. Now changed email ID to UiPath. Okay. Now save, right click, commit again, and you can see changed to UiPath. Commit and push. So here you can see after I think 2 or 3 commit, it shows that authentication failed. It means we have to sign out, and then sign in again. So might be this is for the free version, free account. We have the limitation. Okay, we just now signed in and click OK. So don't worry about that one. Okay, now right click here and click on show history, and you will see here the name is same but email ID has been changed. So for that we'll go and refresh this, and this time you will see here the email ID has been changed and it is showing only Manish Pandey. Basically this is my name. It is showing only author name. Now click on the commit history, and you can see here earlier when I put only Manish at gmail.com, so it has taken this user ID. And if you click on this one, you'll see this is basically not that email ID. For this person, the user ID is different one, I believe. It's Manish at coinbase.com, right? But I put only Manish at gmail.com. But I don't know how it has just connected with this one and updated. So that this is the bug of this GitHub, we can say. This is an issue, right? I have modified to uipath at gmail.com as a email ID, and now it has taken this only Manish Pandey, my name here there, instead of putting that user ID. It means there is no account with this email ID. So I hope you understood the use of the change commit signature and how that works. If you found this helpful, then please like this video and please subscribe the channel. Thank you so much for watching this video.